What is good, YouTube? Football fans, hey, happy Monday morning. I just want to recap these NFL picks from over this weekend and last Thursday. Put out a video, I think it was Friday, covering the NFL. Overall, went 11-4 so far in NFL. Sorry, I'm on my way to work here. It's pouring down rain in Detroit. Hey, but welcome to my new channel. This is Midwest Maverick Sports, and I'm just launching this thing. I do college football as well. Check that out. I got a model that I do for that. It's been paying out pretty well for the first 2 weeks of college football. But I just want to talk about these NFL games real quick on my way to work. Like I said, I was 11-4. Check out the video. I'll send out another recap video so you can actually see the picks once again sometime today. Like I said, if you like my stuff, if you like my picks, and it works for you, subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing weekly NFL and college. Can't guarantee the day, but if you subscribe, obviously you're going to get pinged that they're posted. So to start out with NFL, I'll start out with the losers. Man, the Bucks. What happened? I mean, I had the Bucks +3. I figured it would be a close game, and the Bucks could win it outright, just not knowing, what Trubisky was going to do and how he's played so far. Man, that dude, 6 touchdowns. Oh, railroad tracks. 6 touchdowns, man. That's crazy. I don't know if it's tragic now. I guess Winston's back. So the Bucks are, back to bottom feeding. That was a huge surprise. Obviously, you don't see stuff like that coming when you're making these picks. I almost stayed away from that game because of the quarterback situations, but took the loss, early loss, been a blowout. The other loss, big surprise with the Chargers. I think the Chargers came in there pretty confident that they're going to win just in a breeze, and the 49ers played them tough, had the lead most of the game, and gave them a run for the money, so missed the line there. I think and that line actually moved from like 6.5 to 10, so Vegas didn't get it right, and I definitely didn't get it right. The Chargers should have won by 2 touchdowns easy. That's just the way it goes, though, and they're at home. I mean, come on, you're supposed to be a contender in the AFC. You got to beat the injured Niners by more than that. What was the other loss? I had the Eagles money line as well. Man, that game came down to the wire at OT. Had it. It was 23-20. When the Eagles defense gives up 3 fourth-down conversions, including a 4th and 15 wide open receiver, that's just ridiculous. And then they converted a 4th and 2 instead of kicking for the tie. I don't make my picks based on that, but that's the way things go. So took the L there. Eagles not getting the win on the road at the Titans. Doug Vrabel, got to get handed to him. Got some brass in that one. Going for it. Stayed away from Houston Colts game. Man, that was a dumb move not going for the tie there. But I stayed away from that game altogether. I took the under in the Jags game. I didn't expect the Jags to score 31. And that barely went over in that game. I think I took under 39. But I did have the Jags money line, but lost the under in that one. So, but no, it's all in all a good weekend. Actually, good day yesterday. The Bengals. That over was a gimme. Anytime pretty much. The Saints and whoever the Saints play, the Falcons, teams like that with the depleted back end, you can almost for sure, if it's a low 50s or high 40s, take the over in those games, especially on turf. I got the over, hit the over in the Saints game, speaking of. Saints Giants hit the over in that barely. I got it at 50 though. I think it moved to 52. So got that, and that was just a field goal. Too many field goals in that game. I can't, the Giants are always a letdown, especially in fantasy football. If the Giants have if you're licking your chops and they have the sweet matchup, fade them. The Giants don't produce in those situations. And they're, once again, they're just a farce again this year. Big win, Patriots. That was, if you watch my video, that was, I said, what else do you need to know? Dolphins at Patriots. Patriots, backs against the wall. They're going to crush them, and that's exactly what they did. Shut them out. Packers, same day. I think I took the money line in Packers, but I did like the line. If you picked that, I would agree. This hurt Aaron Rodgers. He's pissed off because he wanted to lay 40 plus on the Bills to send a message to the Vikings. So I don't know if it was kind of throwing shade at his coach Mike McCarthy or not, or McCarthy. He said they should have had 600 yards and 44 points or something like that. But that was pretty much a gimme with the Packers. Lions should have won outright, but same old Lions, right? So gave it up late. Big pass to Zeke to get him in field goal range to win the game, but they still covered the 3. So that was good to go there. I didn't pick last night's game for the reason, division rival. I don't know. I didn't know where to go with that last night. If I would have picked, I probably would have picked the Steelers money line because they're at home, but I'm glad I stayed away. Flacco does have pretty good success against the Steelers and at the Steelers. And the defense just shut them out the last half. I didn't even watch the second half of the game. I fell asleep. But glad I stayed away from that game. Hey, Cleveland Browns. I'm happy my Raiders got the win, but man, 45-42. I don't even know the last time that the Browns put up 40 plus. But had the Browns in that. I actually did like the Browns to win straight up, but you always take the points, and yesterday proved why. They should have won outright. They had a couple of miscues and fumbles turned over to the Raiders, put them in good field position. But Raiders did miss a couple of field goals. That game was just back and forth. Both defenses got torched. But Browns ultimately ended up covering. Like I said, my Raiders got the win, so I'm happy for that. So that was obviously a win-win. What else went down yesterday? Talked about the Chargers. Let me talk about tonight. So tonight you have the Chiefs at Denver in a AFC West division battle. I'm gonna go straight up. Take the Broncos +4. I think it's at +4 right now. Take those points, man. These games are always close. AFC West. These teams hate each other. It's in Denver. That Kansas City defense sucks. I think Case Keenum's going to have a big day with Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas. I also like in the over 2, over 55. I think this is another back and forth. I think each team's going to be in the 30s. I think this is going to be a 38-35 game. It's going to come down to the wire. Pat Mahomes and that offense and those weapons is too much, I think, for that Denver D. They're going to get some sacks just because you got Miller coming off the edge. But, I definitely like the Broncos +4 here. So hop on that. Anytime in these AFC West matchups there's a field goal plus, you take them points, especially when they're the home team. So, hey, like I said, I'll be posting or uploading some videos here this week and an NFL recap today so you can see my picks. I'm sure I'm leaving out a couple of games right here. I'm just doing off the top of my head while I'm driving into work. But you can see my picks if you go to my video and see how I did. So hey, thanks for watching. And like I said, if you like my stuff and like my picks, subscribe. Midwest Maverick Sports. Hey, also feel free to comment. I like the comments and I'll reply as much as I can. I like the feedback. We're all in this to make money together. So that's the idea behind all this. Is and you know your stuff. You know your stuff, and I believe I do. In football, I watch a lot of the games as much as I can, and I have a lot of football networking that I do with friends and people in the business. So the goal here is to be on the winning side, right? So 11-4, that's pretty good. I mean, if you're a betting person, you put money on each game, that's a pretty good payout. So hey, and check out my college too. My college is money. All right. I think I'm pretty good. My model's gonna, once I calculate and tally up the wins and losses, it's probably gonna be 75% again. So watch the video. I'll put them picks out. Hey, it's time. It's that time of year. It's good sports time of year. Let's bang them books. Let's make some money. Hey, let's take that vacation. All right, y'all. Peace.